Within Matt Reeves' The Batman, there are two key areas that he utilises for world building, which are narration and cinematography. And during this video essay, I'm going to be looking into both to establish how these are utilised by Reeves in order to create the world of Gotham City seen within the film. Within the opening of the film, we see a politician killed by the character of the Riddler who emerges from the shadows of the background of the politician's home. While this immediately establishes Gotham as a terrible place to live, where even politicians, who typically are seen as safe within the world, and this juxtaposing cultural norms, are at risk of being murdered, this also reflects the similarities between the Riddler and the Batman himself, as both emerge from shadows or darkness, whichever you want to say, within the film, which allows us to see that there are many contrasts and perhaps that the Batman is not actually a protector of Gotham, but rather someone who just attacks criminals, potentially for his own personal gain. This could also perhaps suggest that both politicians and criminals are very corrupt, in that both are attacked by someone who emerges from the shadows. So in this case, the Batman attacking criminals and the Riddler attacking a politician perhaps suggests that both are equally as bad as each other, further enhancing how Gotham is presented to us within the opening of the film. Within the opening of the Batman, we see an establishing shot that tilts downwards to allow us to see more of Gotham, and this is an effective tool within world building seen by the likes of the works of Ridley Scott, where in Blade Runner he uses something similar to allow us to see the entirety of Los Angeles in 2019. So this allows us to see more of Gotham and allows it to be established more as a world, which, as I said, is a typical convention of world building. So this is just one of the many ways in which the Batman allows a world to be created by Matt Reeves and his director of photography. Narration is used during the film in order to reflect how Gotham hasn't changed throughout. For example, during the opening of the film, we hear Bruce talk about how crime is very high within the city itself, also further enhancing this idea that I mentioned of Gotham being a terrible crime-ridden place to live.
It's a big city. I can't be everywhere.
And then at the end of the film, he once again reiterates this by stating that essentially there's going to be martial law within different areas of the city, suggesting that perhaps despite all of the work he has done during the film and all of the different events that could have affected it, Gotham is still a crime-ridden place and perhaps could be beyond saving, which he also says himself.
Martial law is in effect, but the criminal element never sleeps. Looting and lawlessness will be rampant in the parts of the city no one can get to.
While still its protector, Bruce also solidifies that he isn't able to fully protect everyone within Gotham, as he states that he can't be everywhere at once, potentially due to the high level of crime within Gotham, which we see as there is a burglary, vandalism, and the mugging on the train all within the first few minutes of the film, potentially to suggest that even though Bruce is there to protect people of Gotham, he can't always do it himself, also establishing the world of Gotham being a crime-ridden place where no matter how much is done to intervene in crime, it fully can't be stopped and could once again perhaps be beyond saving.
We have a signal now for when I'm needed. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. To them.
In conclusion, I hope that this audio-visual essay has helped you to understand how Matt Reeves, as well as his director of photography, and through the writing of the film The Batman, has allowed him to establish the world of Gotham City seen within the film.